Hi there everyone. Today we are driving a 2001 Chrysler 300M. This is a super unique car, really hard to find them anywhere nowadays. But let's go fire her up and take her for a nice quick spin. Now this is the 3.5 liter version. There's one guy I've seen in Russia that actually swaps the 4 liters into here, and his cars are fast. But let's go take a look outside. I've already done a vehicle like this on the channel, just not the Chrysler 300M. I've done the Dodge Intrepid. This is fundamentally the same vehicle, just a little bit more plush, I would say. And I personally do like the design of the 300M more. I think it looks more upscale. It's got the nice chrome elements to it. Think of it as like the Lexus in Toyota. So this is the Chrysler 300M versus the Intrepid. Very interesting design for that era. It's super low, sleek, large, not like your typical car. And this was what you could get instead of, per se, a typical, I don't know, Camry or Altima, whatever other cars that were available back in the day. And you're greeted to soft touch materials everywhere, power windows, a huge back seat. Let's hop in there. I'm 6'2", and I fit in here pretty comfortably. Feels very nice. We got our armrest, and surprisingly, there is a lot of room here. Very comfy seat. I guess these are vents. Yeah, these are vents. Nice back seat. I do like it. It definitely feels good in here. Let's check the trunk and engine bay. And then, of course, the trunk. No, the trunk does not want to open. So we are going to have to do it, I guess, the old school way, huh? Guess we're going to have to take the key and use the key. There we go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it like this. That's how it wants me to do it. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Very heavy trunk, but super spacious. As you can see, a lot of stuff can fit in here. Not bad. Oh, what a heavy ass trunk. Jeez. All right, so here we have our 3.5 liter high output V6, same engine that you would find in the Intrepid. All right, but now let's hop in here and take this car for a drive. We got our heated seats, memory, power adjustments, super nice. We love that. Hopping in here, I do think it's pretty comfy. Starts up nicely. We got the heated seats, as I've mentioned. Our armrest with a power outlet. I'm guessing that that's for shifting left, right, plus, minus. And here we have the factory manual, 2001. This car definitely feels more advanced than 2001, to me at least. The way it looks, the way it feels. Very nice seating position. It's like a couch. Ultra comfortable front seats, ultra comfy. Boom. CD player, you can adjust your bass, mid, treble, everything here. Boom. Let's make it a little bit cooler. Just like that. Wiper test. Horn test. There's not much to talk about here feature wise. It's all very simple. Again, early 2000s car. But do I love these cars of that era? I think they're one of the coolest cars to film, because there's not a lot of them on the road. Can't really find them, and they're just such a cool era of cars. The gauges itself are gorgeous here. It's like white on black, wooden steering wheel, very Lexus-like. So you can see that Chrysler was aiming this car at more of a potentially luxury buyer. Somebody who would say, go look at a Lexus, maybe an Infiniti. It's definitely way more luxurious than the Intrepid. Starting off from the materials, which are soft to touch, wood, and it's a surprisingly good and smooth powertrain. We have good steering feedback for such a yacht, and I do like how the gas pedal here feels. So it's actually responsive, and you add in a little bit of throttle and the speed just starts to build. Definitely like this a lot. It keeps the RPMs at about 2,500 with this 4-speed automatic. It keeps you in that ready to fight zone. So, you know, whenever you press the gas a bit, you're in the good RPM range. The ride is comfortable, plush, although you do feel some bumps here and there, although it's not bad at all. Now let's turn around and go do a quick 0 to 60 test. We're gonna come to a complete stop. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, it revs out really, really high up. Wow, not bad. 7.8 seconds, 7.87 by both devices. Really good performance for that era. This is definitely on par with the Camry V6 from that time. Again, really good performance despite all that wheel spin. Impressive. Let's go do a little bit of highway driving in this car. So as you can see, power here is not a problem. Gets up to speed with ease. Cruising feels good. One thing that I do want to notice is that the brakes here are a little bit soft, so you really got to work them when you're trying to slow down. Only thing that I've noticed. But beside that, it's a comfy plush ride. You can feel a little bit of the bumps here and there, but it's not bad at all. Feels plenty effortless, very effortless. I do appreciate the good power reserve of this V6. I think it's plenty powerful for just normal driving. Handling is not bad. It is a little bit to the floatier side, but it still feels good. No concerns whatsoever. Turn around and head back the other way. don't need much throttle to get going here, just a little bit. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. Yeah, so far there's nothing I can really add. It's great. It's got great pickup. It's plenty powerful for even an active driving style. You don't feel much speed in it. It just glides. An American yacht. That's all I can really say. The 4-speed is surprisingly good in this car. Moves the car with ease, and whenever you need to pass, it just kicks down one gear and it goes. That's it. It doesn't have to think about what gear to be in. It doesn't need to take its time. It just goes. You press and you fly. Also, after doing a little bit of driving, I feel like the brakes are getting better actually. They're becoming more responsive and good to the feel. Maybe the car just sat for a while, that's why. Who knows? It's a joy to rev out this engine. Just gonna do a little bit of backroad driving here and then start heading back and wrapping up this test drive. The back roads, it feels leisurely, relaxed, doesn't want to rush anywhere, kind of just sailing through. That's the beauty of it. You just want to relax in this car. You don't want to even go anywhere fast. Just chilling. What I also surprisingly really like about this car is, again, the gearing, like I mentioned prior. It just geared so well. Like, it's always in the power band. You press and go. A lot of the 4-speeds I'm not a fan of, but this is actually a really good unit. It shifts quickly. It's in the right power all the time. I like it. And seriously, this is actually a great alternative to the Camry V6 that I drove. I think this is more luxurious. I think this is even more comfortable. I think it has a more aggressive sound to it too. And it just feels like a more luxurious car. I think they were in the similar price range from what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. But these are definitely comparable vehicles. I figured this would be more of an Avalon competitor, but still, you could get this car in 2001 like this. And I genuinely don't think it's any worse than an Avalon. This is more like a Lexus to me, more like an Lexus ES or GS. But since this is a front-wheel drive, I'm gonna just compare it to the ES. But for a minute, let's just stop and enjoy this incredible view. This is beautiful. After so many years that this car has been used, I don't hear any rattles, I don't hear any noises, no actual like squeaks. The interior has kept up its shape magnificently, beautifully. Everything is easy to use here. For such a boat, this actually has good handling too. And I feel like we should do another acceleration run. Let's go. Alrighty. And we did 7.5 seconds. Not on the best road. Not bad. 7.5. 0 to 62 in 7.91. 1/8 mile in 10 seconds at 71.55. So those are great numbers, exactly on par with the Camry V6 of that era, exactly on par. But this summarizes our performance testing. This summarizes our test drive for today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Until next time.